Advanced manufacturing industries like aerospace produce some very large and complex structures. Assembling these can present some big problems. Large, difficult-to-handle parts of a metre or more must be positioned to an accuracy of a fraction of a millimetre. And complex parts have to be very carefully handled during machining and assembly. The AFFIX project brought together companies and researchers from across Europe to address some common problems. These manufacturing challenges face companies producing anything from jet engines to washing machines.
AFFIX was put together to basically look at fixturing of parts in assembly, looking at flexible fixturing, adaptive fixturing, intelligent fixturing, trying to look at a range of sectors as well, to look at automotive, aerospace and white goods, covering a lot of the sectors you get in Europe. We've addressed the industrial problems in the project. Basically, we've sort of split them down into the technology requirements. The academic partners have looked at each of these technology requirements, and we've developed a set of shop floor demonstrators for each of the technology requirements.
One demonstrator was led by the University of Nottingham, who developed automated clamping systems for Rolls-Royce.
One of the key processes at Rolls-Royce is the assembly of the HP compressor rotor system. What we thought was that if we could automate the process and we could have better control of the forces involved, better control of how long the forces are applied, and bring the vibration levels down and make a better product.
We have one fixture for 5 different engines. We can control the forces that we apply on the components to make sure that we have the best clamping force for every single time step within the process.
We do believe that when it is in service, we will get better results.
With rotational parts, you've got difficulties aligning the different cylindrical parts. You have to align them somehow to put them together after they've been manufactured.
Another demonstrator from Rolls-Royce addresses this issue, making sure that concentric parts of a jet turbine compressor system are precisely aligned during assembly to an accuracy of 50 microns. For Electrolux, AFFIX researchers use a similar approach to measure the precise shape of the flexible drum and use actuators to tweak it into symmetry.
The new solution developed inside the project was mainly related to the control acquisition system of drum assembly. The system is fully sensorized control and automatical, flexible, and also low-cost equipment solution.
Aerospace manufacturer Avio needed to find a smarter way of holding fan blade assemblies during the grinding process.
We had some problem in manufacturing vanes, that is the handling of these parts. We developed a new technology for solving this problem using hydraulic fixture and adaptive system controlled by electronics.
Because the fan blades can move during grinding, this adaptive fixture senses the movement and adjusts its grip to compensate. CRF, the research centre for Fiat, joined AFFIX to find a better way of holding a clutch housing during milling.
It was not possible to investigate different clamping points on a real component. Therefore, we have developed a similar concept component where it was possible to produce several clamping points.
If the housing is held too rigidly, it can spring out of shape when it's released. The part will then not seal properly when fixed to the engine. These new fixtures sense the changing stresses within the case and adapt their hold to avoid this springback. AFFIX also helped Volvo Aero develop flexible fixturing to hold new lightweight components during welding to accommodate the distortion caused by the welding. As well as new fixtures, the AFFIX partners also developed a vision system so that the welding robot can automatically identify where it should be working. New vision systems were also involved in another demonstrator looking at automated assembly inside closed spaces. When building airplane structures, EADS needs to secure flexible pipes in difficult-to-reach places. The AFFIX team developed a novel vision system and robot grip, which allow a highly maneuverable robotic arm to automatically locate, position and fix pipes inside a complex structure. At the University of Sheffield, researchers are working on vision systems which will allow robots working on large assemblies to be more adaptive and achieve ever higher levels of accuracy.
The vision systems use a local coordinate system to locate more accurately onto a part, whereas the dynamic photogrammetry systems are a global system. Although we're working on the aerospace side of things and to aerospace tolerances, it can definitely be filtered through to many different industries. It's really important that we're working on specific problems that industry bring to us.
With the support of the European Framework Programme, academic researchers have worked alongside businesses to produce practical know-how and world-leading innovation. The lessons of the AFFIX project are helping assemble a bright future for the European economy.